It was a typical evening when I first noticed something was off. I was sitting on the couch, casually scrolling through my phone, waiting for my girlfriend, Emily, to come home. She had been acting distant lately, and I couldn't put my finger on why. Maybe it was just stress from work or personal issues. But that night, as she walked through the door, her smile seemed forced, and her eyes avoided mine. I couldn't ignore the feeling in my gut, telling me that something was wrong. The next few days were filled with anxiety and uncertainty as I tried to figure out what was going on. One day, while Emily was in the shower, her phone buzzed with a notification. I know I shouldn't have invaded her privacy, but the suspicion was gnawing at me. What I found shattered me. It was a series of messages with a guy named Jake, whom I had never heard of before. The messages were flirtatious and intimate, and it was evident that something was going on between them. My heart sank, and anger boiled inside me. I confronted Emily about it, trying to hold back my emotions, but she denied everything at first. She accused me of invading her privacy and not trusting her. I wanted to believe her, but the evidence was right in front of me. Eventually, she admitted to the affair, claiming that it was just a momentary lapse of judgment. I couldn't comprehend how she could betray me like that. I had given her my heart, my trust, and my love, and yet she chose to betray it all with someone else. The days that followed were filled with arguments, tears, and attempts to salvage our relationship. I felt torn between wanting to forgive her and the pain of knowing she had betrayed me so deeply. The trust was shattered, and the love I once felt was clouded by doubt and heartache. Emily tried to justify her actions, claiming that she felt neglected and unappreciated. She blamed me for not paying enough attention to her needs. While I acknowledged that we had our issues, I never imagined she would resort to infidelity. In an attempt to mend things, we tried couples therapy. It was an emotional roller coaster, but it helped us understand our flaws and the underlying issues that led to this point. But as much as we tried, the wound was too deep to heal completely. Despite my attempts to forgive and move forward, the pain and the feeling of betrayal lingered. Our once loving relationship turned into an awkward dance of resentments and doubts. Eventually, we decided to part ways, realizing that we couldn't go back to what we once had. The pain of that betrayal stayed with me for a long time. I tried to date again, but the fear of getting hurt again prevented me from fully opening up. That moment of discovery changed me, leaving scars on my heart that may never fully heal. Life has a way of teaching us painful lessons, and sometimes it's the people we trust the most who hurt us the deepest. But through that pain, I learned to value myself, my worth, and to never settle for anything less than genuine love and loyalty. And while the scars remain, I know they serve as a reminder to protect my heart from further heartbreak, even if it means closing it off for a while.